Howdy, howdy. We're here. We're live. It's the Sunday Smoke Sesh. Welcome. And thank you, everybody, for joining me on Highly Motivated. Highly Motivated, the Sunday Smoke Sesh. It's the most exciting of them all. Why? Because there's no topic. Why? Because I'm going live tonight on Instagram. And I'm also going live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. That's a lot of different places. That's a lot of live going on. So everybody, welcome. All this is today is a smoky tokey, a quick smoke session amongst friends. No expectations, no demands, no topic. I mean, we're just going to talk about whatever. We're going to talk about anything and everything that comes to our mind. That's what the Sunday Smoke Sesh is all about. Highly motivated, getting together with friends, with family, with colleagues in one place where we could just chit chat. We could just talk. We could just relax and smoke a joint. And that's what the show's all about. Now, the joint we're going to be smoking, I just want to let you know what we're going to be starting off with over here. This is the Emerald Apricot mixed with the banana fuel. I've been waiting for some Emerald Apricot from Goldflower for so long now. And I was able to get it with the phenotype hunt. So this is Emerald Apricot mixed with banana fuel, Goldflower, pre-roll. You know how I'm always talking about pre-rolls. Look at this thing. Isn't that great? That's a hand roll machine that does that. Look at the beautiful bud right there. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's going to show you up close so you can see the beautiful pre-roll. That's a 1 gram of the Emerald Apricot Pheno Hunt banana fuel. Okay, let's light that up. And tonight, we're going to roll a big joint. We're going to roll a doink-a-doink. We're going to roll a 2 gram beautiful joint this evening. And I'm going to use the vegetable paper. So tonight we're rolling a doink-a-doink. We're going to do it with the vegetable paper. Or I took 2 of the beautiful raw black papers. I put them together, as you can see, so we can roll a big doink-a-doink with that, either or. So we'll figure it out. We'll see which one's going to work a little bit better. So this evening, we were supposed to have some guests joining us, but it looks like the guests aren't here. But that's okay. That's okay. Not a big deal. We'll make it available for the next time. But here we are, highly motivated, no topic, no expectations, just Oraganji hanging out in the glorified closet. That is also a greenhouse. I'm looking at some peppers that are growing, some citronella. Beautiful, beautiful. I see a Torah. Now the Torah, it's a poisonous plant. It's a nightshade. But what's so interesting about a nightshade, at night, they smell beautiful. I mean, gorgeous, inviting, beckoning. And during the day, they don't smell at all. So you have there's 2 different plants, the Torah and then the other one I can't remember at the moment because it'll allow my brain. But that would be the male and female versions of these nightshade plants. I think angel's trumpet. There we go. So the female version is the angel trumpet, and the male version is the Torah. And the Torah has a black stem, beautiful, gorgeous purple flowers that come out almost like chandeliers. Now, the reason the plant, the stem and everything on the plant is incredibly poisonous. But people make a tea using the angel trumpet or the Torah plant, as a psychedelic. I would not do it because if you do it wrong, you could kill yourself by making a tea. And that's not the right way you want to make a tea. Welcome, everybody, to Highly Motivated. Let's go ahead and get this thing lit up. Emerald Apricot. I've been waiting for this one. And again, welcome to our smoke session. Tonight, we're live on multiple venues. Oh, wait. It looks like our guest might be here. So now that he's here, I'm gonna let him in. Here we go. I'm so excited. This is Dylan. Dylan works over at the Goldflower. Let me give you equal billing over here. There we go. Yeah.
Oren, how we doing, my friend?
Welcome to the smoke. Now, Instagram can't see you, but Instagram, if you can catch us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Twitch, you see Dylan's pretty face.
Yeah, it's a little dark out here. There's some people indoors. I got to get a good lighting. But yeah, no. Happy to be here. It was a
Hey,
nice
this is
Sunday.
the emerald apricot I got earlier today.
Ooh, with the double banana fuel, huh?
Now, Dylan works over at the Goldflower cannabis location in Ocala, Florida. And I'll be out that way again tomorrow, talking to doctors and patients, a couple of doctor days. Really, really excited. Really excited. And tomorrow's gonna be a super busy day. Today was a crazy busy day. I was hanging around and teaching and doing like a pop-up seminar at the flea market at the I-75 in Bellevue. Wild time. Didn't anticipate how excited everybody would be for a cannabis class. It was, hey, let's talk about cannabis. What are your questions? And everybody had tons of questions. So Dylan's here. Oh, you got now. What are you smoking this evening?
So I had to break out the old Voyager 1. I needed a
So
little
Dylan's
pick
got
me
a
up.
Voyager 1, which
Yep.
is a hybrid leaning sativa. This is the
Yep.
Emerald Apricot hybrid leaning sativa.
Now, what does that tell you? We needed our little energy for the rest of the night here.
You need a little energy. Good. I'm glad that you're what did you just get off of work or something?
I did. I got home maybe about 30 minutes ago. And I already fired one up, so this is gonna be number two. So
No,
I
I
forgot.
had to smoke one before the show. Of
That's what I'm.
course.
Yep, it was a pre. Yep, it was a pre-show thing, I guess. And
A
I was.
pre-show. It is tasty. Look at this thing. I'll bring that to you up close. That is delicious. This is so smooth. So smooth, everybody. I just taken a couple of hits and I don't it's like I don't even feel in my throat any roughness or any or any what's the word I'm looking for? Any harshness in
Harshness,
any
no
way.
harshness.
Yeah. No, that's delicious. And again, everybody, thank you for joining us on this virtual digital smoke session. One of the big things we give up is a smoke sesh. And this is great. I get to have Dylan here smoking a little bit,
It was
relaxing a
really
little bit.
cool. Really, really cool. Thank you for having me on, Oren. Very, very awesome. I'm happy to be a part of it. I've been wanting to be a part of it for a little bit now and shoot the shit with you. And I was
I'm
kind of
glad
thinking.
to have you. Look, you have such great energy during the day at the shop, and people love you. They love talking to you. And that's one of the most important things out of a manager, out of a bud tender, out of a friend. You want people to listen. And especially when you're coming in for cannabis, you want to be heard. You have
Oh
so many questions about your cannabis when it comes to the bud tender.
yeah,
You want somebody caring.
and
You
you want
want them to
somebody
be able to
passionate. You want somebody passionate, and they can tell, when somebody comes in, they know who's passionate for what they're doing and speaking about the knowledge and, breaking the stigmas and all that good stuff,
it's funny, he says passion. Passion is number one. I think passion outweighs experience sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I really
I
do.
think it outweighs experience. I think it outweighs because to me, one of the most important things when I come into a dispensary,
Just
I
life.
want to see and feel that passion, and that is nice. And I want to see the education. I want to see the kindness. I know a lot of people will come in and they're going to feel apprehensive. They're going to feel tense. They need somebody understanding that's going to get them with an open arms, welcome them in, and say, hey, let's do this a little differently. Let's
Absolutely.
find out what the issue is. So, tell me, what do you normally go through? Like when a new patient's coming in, what are some of the most important things that you're looking at?
So one of the most important things, honestly, and that's it's going to be tolerance level. I'm kind of going to be looking at how new they are, experience wise. You want to find them something that's it's going to help them. You don't want to get somebody's first experience to be negative, and they end up not coming back or ever trying cannabis again. So I like to one of the first things is figure out tolerance level, figure out experience, and kind of go from there. But that's really one of the main things for me in the
That's
beginning.
interesting because you approach it immediately with what are you able to handle? Let me
Yeah.
not give you too much.
Yep.
Let's not, because people are going to overwhelm themselves. When it
Ab-
comes to cannabis and you're first getting into it, you don't know what too much is. You
Yeah.
don't know what too little is.
Yeah. We've all been there. We've all had the too much, it's not fun, especially early on, not anymore. You don't really get it, seasoned, smokers and stuff like us and stuff. But, we're talking new patients, new tolerance, it's a whole different ball game. And talking about passion before, you don't know how many people that I've kind of seen in this industry being a manager, that they'll come in with no experience in cannabis, but they have a passion and a drive and a will to kind of learn the strains and learn everything involved, and they kind of end up being some of the best people in the dispensary or at the hub, so
Because of passion, though.
yep, because of passion.
Because of that passion, because of the excitement, the enthusiasm for the product and for the healing for people. What we talk about on this show all the time, it's not necessarily positivity. And that's something I'm really thankful to Dualistic Unity for opening me up to and having me understand. Dualistic Unity was the podcast that I was involved with before doing Highly Motivated. And these guys are about the dualistic nature of life. So, anyways, one thing that one of their guys kept telling me is that, it's not about, I'm not positive, because I'm not always positive. I'm enthusiastic. And the employees being enthusiastic about their job shows. And it shows to the customers. It shows in everything that you do. And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
no, that's awesome. I
Oh,
love coming there. You guys are so much fun.
oh, we love having you. We manifested it today. I was telling one of my morning bud tenders that we needed some energy involved. Next thing you know, you come through the door. So we'll have a couple. So it's funny because I was kind of gonna do like a little thing and be like, thought it'd be fun to kind of do, our strain right now, like kind of not what we're smoking, but what we're most interested in, what we're liking, what we've had in the rotation, what do we go back to? Um,
well,
it
well,
is.
wait. I'm going to ask you now because I want us to go back to some emerald apricot. Let's
Yeah.
talk about strains.
Yeah.
But what is this?
What
This
you
is
got?
the San Diego Warheads. So I
Oh
picked this up today.
boy. Okay.
So
Woo.
it's a hybrid, but it's a sativa, right? Or no?
Now that's a question mark for me right there. But from the three-way cross genetics, it could lean either way. It's got some sour diesel in there. Let me see here. What else does it have? Hold on.
Now, sour diesel, that'll knock me on my ass.
Yep. That's all I needed to hear, honestly, to like the strain. You didn't even have to, that's why I kind of blurred out the other two, because you throw sour in there, I'm trying it 9 times out of 10.
But now,
Sour.
quick question. What I'm smoking right now, the
Yeah.
emerald apricot mixed with the double banana fuel, that's a Durban poison strain, isn't it?
Now, Emerald Jack. Now, the Emerald Apricot is Emerald Jack and um, Legend Orange Apricot. So I don't think
Oh,
there's any Durban
no
in it.
Durban.
No Durban. Now, the Mount Hood Magic has the Durban. That's going to be my all-time favorite. I can't say all time because this Voyager, I think, takes it for me. But that's another story. But the Durban boys, that Mount Hood Magic with the Northern Lights. Very, very good
That's
strain.
super delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very,
No,
very
I
good.
do like the Mount Hood Magic. One of my favorites.
Absolutely.
Absolutely hands down. Only because of that Durban poison cross. But
Yeah.
this emerald apricot, this has been actually, this is strong. Look, I'm a little more than halfway down through
Yeah.
this.
Little. Yeah. No. Absolutely. Me too.
Now I
And
had the Voyager the other day, loved it, brought me
she's
back up,
great.
really made me feel better. But this, I mean, I don't feel racy,
Yeah. How's that double banana fuel in there?
but I
Because
feel it like heavy coming at me, like it's heavy, but it's
yeah.
not heavy leaning down on me like I'm tired,
Right.
but it's like I
You can
feel
feel
there's something.
the relief.
There was something called a head mount. Head mount would sit around your head, and it was a sativa. But as it died down, it would bring this huge heaviness into the body, and it wasn't an uncomfortable thing. It just you could feel something come with this. I feel I'm like
Yeah. You feel. Goosey in the body. Okay, this I'm
Absolutely. Look, I'll tell you something. This is very nice. I'm glad you came to join tonight. Look, like I
yeah,
tell people, it's a Sunday smoke sesh. There's no expectations.
yeah.
You know, we have so many topics that we can always talk about. So many topics, like for example, aliens. And
One could get me right now, and nobody would ever know because it is pretty spooky on you know. But no, I definitely they're out there. I can tell you right now, they're out there for
oh
sure.
no, I stopped questioning it for the longest time. I thought, maybe, maybe not. I
Mhm.
listened to opposing views. Somebody's gonna be like, well, if they were there, they'd already made contact. I'm like, you're right. They would have made contact.
They did.
But then, no, all right. So in my other show, to quickly mention this, and I think I want to say it was on Friday night show,
Yeah.
but I talked about an Israeli colonel or general. I think it was colonel. And I can never remember the guy's name. And if my mom was alive, she'd be like, oh, hey, you don't pay attention on him. So this guy, a couple of years ago, and I don't know if you remember this, a couple of years ago, this cat came out from Israel, high ranking, super high ranking, retired, and he came out basically with disclosure and said that Trump was supposed to come out with this and disclose it to everybody. We've been working with the aliens for years. Roswell was like a disinformation thing. So they told you and they didn't tell you. They've been telling you through movies for years. I mean, just so many things he said. And most people could take this with a grain of salt and be like, yeah. This guy, he wants some fame now that he's retired.
Hmm.
This guy is like salt of the earth. Salt of the earth, the most amazing of people. And he would never lie.
Hmm.
He would never say anything for money because he doesn't fucking need it. He would never say anything for fame because in Israel, he's already famous as the famous colonel and general,
Right,
having
right.
done many things. So he came out with a full disclosure. And when I heard this, I've never questioned whether there are aliens that exist or not. Now, it's just when am I going to get to meet them? When
Yeah.
do we get to smoke
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. No, that's pretty. And they probably got some good space shit. I'm sure.
Listen.
So, I mean, look at the Marvel movies. I'm on a Marvel kick right now. I'm late to the party. I'm just watching some of them and like going in line and watching them all in order and stuff. It's
Look, the
kind of
multiverse that they came out with,
it,
they've
tons,
shaped everything up.
there's tons of them. But the main thing I'm gathering is that there's a whole bunch of shit going on up there in different universes and different this and different this. I'm telling you, there's some shit going on that we don't know. That is
Look,
for.
the impossible these days has become more than possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we thought was impossible yesterday,
Yeah.
it's already in practice, or it's already in form and function, or whatever, however you want to call it.
I mean, look at us smoking together right now, virtually.
Digitally, yes. This is great.
Yeah,
I wish it was this easy when we were kids.
I
I
know.
always wanted like that, that Dick Tracy phone on the watch, which they've got it now, where you'd call people. You're too young to remember Dick Tracy and his watch.
Yeah.
But Dick Tracy, back in the day in his yellow suit and everything, he had this watch. And I was always like,
How
man,
many, how many people are on this right now?
I don't even know.
Cool. I can't even
That's
see if you can tell or not.
I
I'm just
can't tell. I know I can see. Well, so I can't see who's on Facebook. I can't see who's on LinkedIn. At least the numbers of people. But I'll see the. Oh wait, there's a chat. There's a comment. I missed it.
you always
Say skibbity. That's from Twitch. So we got a Twitcher, and
it is
it's Sumner. Wait, Fort Sumner,
Fort Summer.
543. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Highly Motivated, and I'm gonna say skibbity.
What you smoking on, Skibbity?
What you smoking on, skibbity? Mm,
I'm about to go walk by the aliens. It's gonna be dark for a second. Oh, I know,
that's
right?
quite all right. If you see any aliens or a chupacabra,
Yeah, we're going on an adventure out here.
that's when it happens, baby. Out in the dark like that. Look, if I went for a walk like that on my property right now, I'm telling you something, you would probably see something running around me.
Oh,
Um,
from what you've
you
been.
never know what you're gonna find. Not in this land.
Yeah, now you
No, but
better.
I no, aliens are one of those things that I wholeheartedly believe in. Kind of like
You almost
oh,
done. You got left. I'm almost done. Yeah, we're about to
I'm
say.
almost done. But look at that. You know what's wild?
It burned.
My throat still is not bothering me.
No.
This far down to a 1 gram, nor anybody else I'd be smoking, my
Yep.
throat would bother me.
And you got to think about this too. This is our second 1 gram joint, right? Back to back. You said you did one before the show. I did one before the show.
I did like 2 before the show, maybe 3. But I had to roll another one to replace the one I did.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well,
so I rolled another one.
Normally my lungs would be smoking, like you said, like coughing.
Yeah.
But I'm not. It's two Voyagers down. I got 5 left. I don't know if I want to smoke another.
Oh, you got a 7-pack?
I got the 7-pack, yeah.
See, this is what I love about the progress of cannabis. It's the availability of products. I can get home and I can smoke a joint. I don't have to roll it. I don't have to break it down. There's nothing I have to do. You know, it's easy. It's simple.
Pack of cones too, and sometimes I'll, pack a cone and whatnot. But like these gold flower packs, really what I've been getting the most. They've been putting some good stuff out in them, and it's always premium flower. So like I'll unroll it.
So working there compared to other dispensaries that you've been associated with, what do you feel? What do you think? What is the big difference in it?
Oh, honestly, it's the passion for from our growers. Ideal, the passion that they show resonates into the plants, which resonates into the employees, which resonates into the patients. You could really see, being around Troy and those guys from Ideal. I had a little bit more background knowledge, a little background. I was at the Dora Hub, started as a delivery driver, then I was a delivery coordinator. So I had a little bit of time around.
So they hired from within.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, that's a big deal. By the way, on Instagram, I hope you can hear Dylan. I apologize that you can't see him. He's very exciting.
Absolutely.
Over here, he's keeping it very exciting for us. But Dylan's hanging out with us on our virtual smoke sesh today.
Yeah.
And he's telling me about life at Goldflower and how it is compared to other places. But they hire from within. They take care of them. They, so you like it. You enjoy the place.
Absolutely. I'm going on almost 2 years here. Actually, believe it or not, October 31st. I was hired 2 years ago. Like I said, as a delivery driver, worked my way up the ranks. But it was just great seeing the passion, and it's.
But with all the guys, I mean, has the bud gotten better, or it's always been really good?
Absolutely, I've seen it. That's the craziest part too. Is now that things are finally, like, I would say, full cycle, and
dialed in.
Yup, the grow operations, everything's going smooth. They have been pumping out some serious medicine.
Wow. Yes.
It is. What's crazy is the smells on every single one and how they're
the aroma. Look, I've never smelled such amazing aroma.
Never
on anybody else's cannabis. Anybody else's stuff, I open it up, it smells like wet hay.
It just smells like cannabis sometimes, and then or earth or grass or lawn clippings or whatever, depending on what dispenser you go to, of course. But
no, it's funny you say that, because in a lot of cases, that's exactly it. And it's one of the reasons I felt like I was giving up on Florida cannabis, because of its aroma. That initial aroma, it's not even just the bag appeal. It's that initial whiff that lets me know if this is something I want to smoke.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I'd like to say you could even eat it.
No, you have to eat it.
Yeah.
Look, if you can't eat it, you can't smoke it. So if you try to eat it and it tastes like shit, you can't smoke it.
You better.
That's the truth of it.
Correct back.
Now everybody's gonna be buying 8s. They're gonna be like taking a little itsy bitsy out of the bag and be like, wait, well, okay, well, you know something? Let me open up the San Diego Warheads. Fresh, have not opened it up yet. I can feel a tray. There's a tray in there. How fancy. That's a new thing lately, isn't it? Right,
listen, that's new, and I'll tell you, I really like it. When you pull that out of there, watch how it sits nice in that tray and how it's gonna look.
I'm just gonna.
If you can get it out.
Oh my God, that's got like a stinky, like a stink bug almost.
Oh, stink
but
bug.
An orangey stink bug. No, with lemon
Listen, I'm from upstate New
and
York.
lime, lemon, lime, and an orange stink bug. That's what I smell.
Whoa, okay, lemon, lime, orange, stink bug. That should be in the description immediately.
Now look at this. Look at this coming out in a tray. That is pretty awesome.
How do I zoom in? How do I get a bigger picture of you?
I don't know. I try to get a bigger picture all the time of myself, and
Oh, I just turned
it
my.
doesn't work. Wait, let me see. How about if I do this?
Oh, there you go. You zoomed in. Yeah. I can see you. There you go.
We've zoomed in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just show everybody how I'm getting it. Look at this. This is look at that. That's actually a pretty good looking bud right there.
Turn my phone like this.
Let me show everybody on the Insta Cha Cha as well.
The Insta Cha Cha.
On the Insta Cha Cha. So we're on Insta Cha Cha. We're on the
get followers, or I'm gonna get fired. One or the other.
No, I think you know something. I think you'll be fine. As long as we don't say anything too bad. Let me see, where is let me see, where is it? I'm pressing different buttons as well over here. I'm trying to figure things out. Okay, here we go. Boom. Up close, personal, in your face. See, now we got your forehead.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Lovely forehead. There you go.
Trying to figure out.
Right, so this is the bud. Look at that. That is actually it's nice.
What's an extra camera? Whoa.
Like lime. I smell lemon lime.
Lemon lime Sprite.
Wow, and pine. Piney, lemony, limey. Wow. Now this right here is the San Diego Warheads. It's a hybrid leaning hybrid, 21.9%. The terps are 2.3.
Yeah.
So that's delicious. Anything over 1.5, 1.8. Anything over 1.8 is really going to be nice.
Listen,
but aroma and terps are two different things. Yeah. Keep in mind, you can smell. Like, remember the Goofies?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah. So the Goofies are 4.8.
Yeah, Goofies was insane.
But the crazy thing about that is I could barely taste it.
Yeah.
Because there were so many terps, so many things coming at me, but the aroma, out of this world. The initial terp, like when I first lit it up, I got like so much. I was like, oh my God, this is like, it's insane. No. And then it just really blended into everything. It like took over my tongue and took over my palate. So this, I'm excited because at 2.3, I mean, it smells great. And that initial aroma, is very good. It's very nice. So we're gonna break up some. We're gonna roll a big giant Hisnucci. I'm gonna see how easy this is to break. Ooh, it's freshy. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of sticky. So on the Insta, you might be able to see me breaking it up a little bit here on the table. I don't use a grinder, and I know a lot of people get mad at me. Back in the day, I remember hanging out with friends, and they'd pull out like scissors.
Oh yeah.
And they would trim it.
Yeah.
With scissors, they get like they get really touchy. Like, dude, don't touch it like that, man. You're knocking off all the crystals.
Yeah, you're gonna knock the crystals off, man. Yeah.
But you know, the way I've looked at it, I don't stress. Because whatever's on my fingers, whatever becomes sticky, icky, sticky, you know, I'm just gonna roll my fingers together and throw it back in the weed. Kind of like that's already a form of pressed hash.
I gotta get back in the light. I feel like it's too dark. I don't like it.
It's all right. You could be mysterious. You could bring a mysterious vibe. So on Instagram, you can't see what's happening on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or the Twitchy. I wonder. But I got Dylan over here from the Ocala store. He's in the light now again. Earlier, he was in the darkness. Now he's in the light. And we appreciate that. Things were getting a little weird over there.
Sure, yeah. I'm going to go get in the better light.
But definitely thank you for, thank you for coming to join us wherever you're joining us from, whether it be the Twitch, whether it be the YouTube or the Facebooks. I don't want you to feel as though that you're coming tonight and you're going to get like a topic. Because we were talking aliens a moment ago, which was kind of like a continued conversation. But mostly what we try to really talk about on this show is positivity, enthusiasm for life. kindness for everybody around you, and highly motivated. We're getting high together, but it's about motivation. It's about, it's about your fellow man, not just you. You are such a small cog in the giant workings of the universe. And I say that because by you putting out kindness, by you putting out goodness to everybody around you, you get that back. Look, it's
Mm-hmm.
something I see like Dylan doing and all of his crew at work. They're always there, patient after patient, and they are kind, they are happy, and willing to do whatever they can for every single person. And it's hard to do. It's hard to do, especially in retail, because you're on your feet all day long and
Yeah.
you don't get appreciated enough. So quickly, while I'm saying that, Dylan, thank you.
Oh,
Seriously, thank you for the kindness that you bring the patients. Thank you for the kindness that you bring the people every day. Even though your life might be great or in turmoil or whatever it is, you never know. You
yeah.
don't bring that. You bring only great energy, to everybody around you there. And they you can see they appreciate it. You
Yeah.
come in, they get excited. Like, hey, Dylan's here. All right. Now somebody's gonna get some of the paperwork done. No, no. Because Trey's watching going, really? Really? He's doing the paperwork?
Well, thank you for saying that, Oren. Honestly, it is. We got a good pot. It starts with that positivity, and like you said, kill them with kindness. Or you didn't say that. I'm saying it, but it is.
It's like kill him with kindness. Just you're gonna kill him with kindness. When they
You know,
want you give him a big bear hug. You don't let them leave. You just keep
yeah,
hugging.
let them
Just
leave
keep
without.
hugging, and you say, I love you so no.
You don't let them leave without at least their free roll for the
you
5 star
that's
rating.
right. You do not let them leave without a free pre-roll. And it's like, I don't want my free pre-roll. You trip them at the door and be like, listen, out of kindness,
5 star.
I'm giving you this free pre-roll. You'll take it. No, that's kind of aggressive.
No,
I mean,
uh,
aggressive
it,
kindness.
it's a lot of fun and fun with it, and it does go back to that passion. And we have a great team. We really do in Ocala, and
Well,
it's
Cal is a hard place. Look, let's be honest. It's one of those locales where the customers, they've already seen the gambit there. They've dealt with everybody else.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of spots open
A
here.
lot of competition. There's a
Yeah,
lot of people out there. But what's wild is now you're coming in with something different.
yeah.
You're not the regular cannabis. You
Nah,
are a hand trimmed, cared for, organic, living soil. I mean, if people care enough to do shit like this, imagine, what their bud's like. And by the way, you can't see it. I wish you could. Actually, wait, let me just do a little collection here. I've been breaking up weed while we've been talking. I can't even get it all on here. So I've been breaking up some weed. Enough to roll our big 2 gram doink-a-doink.
woo.
So, and this is about, I mean, I'm eyeing it. So this is like 2 gram, but there you go. That right there
Oh,
is the
okay.
wait, what is it I'm smoking? Shit, I don't
The
even know now.
the San Diego
Oh, here
Warhead.
it is. I'm like, where did I put the bag? I'm holding the bag the entire time. So San Diego Warheads. That,
Yes, yes.
wow. Now that that's broken up, and
How's it
remember I
smell?
said what is it's like a hybrid leaning hybrid. You know what this is? This is like a hybrid. This is gonna go sativa because it's piney.
You
And
think
it's
so?
lemony and limey and citrusy. And you know something, even though like in this room, I don't know why my nose gets clogged or I get congested. This is fighting. I'm, I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm drooling. This is fighting through my congestion.
Uh,
And this is some very nice. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to
that
show you guys how I roll a doink a doink. I imagine this is like a 2 grammer. You keep chit chatting. I'm going to chit chat. You chit chat. I'll meet you in the middle.
let's chit.
Um,
Trying to figure out if I should spark one up, another one. I might chill for a minute.
Look, stay as long as you can. I appreciate it. Love to have you here. I
Oh
just talk a lot.
no, 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 no! I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to smoke another one or not. But but no, yeah. There's a lot of competition, and
No, there is.
it's
Look, I
exciting.
mean, and who else? Look, who would be your number two?
Oh, number two, huh?
An honest number two. I mean, because look,
So
Hey, Nick. Good evening. Welcome to the show. I'm
Zoom in
glad. Look,
here.
Nick made an appointment with. Did you tell them Oraganji? Did you tell them? Look, did you get the special? That's the important part. I want to make sure they gave you the special, and then you're going to come back to Goldflower, and then we'll take care of it.
Nick, thanks for distracting Oren on my number 2 question. We're gonna avoid that one.
Because you're gonna, what? You can't have a number two. You could be honest. No,
I'm,
you know something. Don't give me your honest number two because.
I have an answer lined up. It's okay. So
So
I'm going number 2.
you are.
I'm number 2.
So for those of you that can't see him saying he's going number two, he's not.
Yeah, no.
I'm just letting you know how
Yeah.
weird that can be. And I don't want it to be too weird.
No,
Okay,
no.
I'm back. No, I was telling the Instagram people.
Instagram people. So Instagram people, I was beating around the bush, but here it is. All right. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with the flowery. All right. Now, not based off of price point, but based off of what they've been able to put together with their assortment of growers from California. All right.
Wow.
I
No,
got
that's a good that's an interesting reason.
yeah, I gotta respect it, because they're actually coming out here and they're different ones that are providing good medicine that we haven't had in Florida. So I have to, I gotta
Kind
be
of like Goldflower. I mean, so
yeah.
bringing that kind
Well,
of
cannabis is
brand partnership in.
I love it. I love their Oregon swag that they got.
By the way, I'm using $1 to roll with.
Yeah, I was
Now,
just
now I'm going to give you a second to answer this one. This can be a very touchy question for so many.
okay.
How do you feel about Amendment 3?
Oh,
Now, before you look, you always, anytime you ask somebody in cannabis, how do you feel about Amendment 3?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it goes both ways. Actually, I am pretty now steadfast in my decision, and then at the same time, I'm not. Just
Right.
to let y'all know, I'm rolling a joint with $1. But last time we learned how to roll regular pinner joints or small joints. Today we're rolling a doink with a vegetable glycerin paper.
Nice.
Yes. So I'm very excited. So just while Dylan's over there talking, I'm just
Keeping
gonna
it
remember. I'm showing you the boat.
keeping it
Remember,
like it.
you make a boat. There we go. And I'll show the Instagram group. You make a boat. So what we're going to do, and even though it's a big joint that we're going to be rolling, all right, I want you to know that we're going to do it in the same style that we would even a smaller joint. But instead of putting a small amount of cannabis into the dollar, we're going to load it up with a huge amount. Like, we have to make, it's a big boat. I've made a big boat so everybody knows, everybody sees it. We're just going to get as much as we can get in there. And you're thinking, well, how are you going to roll a joint like that, Oren? That seems silly. So I'll show you. So now I'll just come around this way. Now the Instagram folk seem to see me better. Oh no, here we go.
Show the
There we
Instagram
go.
what's up with this banana dollar joint you got going on.
Okay, now I'm just gonna remember with my finger, I'm just going to pack it in there. Whatever falls out, I will quickly just throw back in. There we go. I'm gonna give it a loose roll. Remember, this is a monster amount. This is like a 2 gram amount. And I'm just giving it a loose roll in so it's all packed together just for a moment. And whatever's loose here, I'll throw back in a moment. Okay, now, here we go. Everybody's paying attention.
Oh,
I'm taking the paper, okay, and we're going to put that in the back end. You see how the paper is so much bigger than the joint? And it's a see-through paper, so it's really hard, and it's not at the same time. So it's vegetable. So I'm just going to roll up a little bit. Make sure everything is coming together just a little bit. So now the paper itself makes a boat. Okay. I will pull this back a little bit. I'm going to even out. So even though I firmly put it in there, I'm just with my finger, I'm going to gently move the cannabis around. Move it like to the edges. So it's all in there a little bit looser, a little bit easier. And whatever fell out initially, I'm just going to kind of place it back in there. So now you'll notice I got a pretty large. Okay. So now we're going to do like we did before. We're going to come back just a little bit and we're going to roll forward.
Nick, I see your comment. Nick said yes to Amendment 3. Shout out to Nick. I see you, Nick.
Look, and it's many reasons. I mean, many reasons. I'm for it for progress,
Yeah.
but I'm against it because it doesn't hold the things we're looking for.
No, you're losing some, Oren.
I see it. I am losing
No
some.
man left behind, Oren.
No! I will repack it. Wait. So, meantime, you'll notice
We got
I
distracted.
am rolling a rather long, large joint, and the dollar doesn't go the whole distance. But what I've got going here, so I'm just going to tighten it a little bit. I got a little bit coming out. We poke it back in. See, a big one you got to take your time with. You can't just rush right through it, because if you do, then you're rushing. You don't want to rush. Don't rush. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Okay, here we go. I'm pulling it down, and I got enough paper up, so I'm not licking the dollar bill. This paper, these little jelly papers, though, they like to roll back in on themselves. So I end up taking my fingers, and I kind of hold them on the back side. So it doesn't do any roly-olies, and then a quick finishing job there. There we go. Pull everything out. Great. Lovely.
Ah, look at that. That's some science.
I feel, and then what I do, I don't like to twist my ends, but instead I pinch and I move around in a circle so that it's not a traditional twist. Maybe pull a little cannabis out of the way. Whatever may have fallen, I am just going to kind of stuff here at the end of this, where I'm probably going to light it and lose a little bit. Here we go. Ooh, I want to try it.
Super boof. I could roll up some. Ooh, you know what I have? Oh, this is the perfect time. I'm gonna get something together here.
I'm eating a little bit of the San Diego Warhead.
How's that? How's that tasting? Is it sour?
No, I don't think it would be sour.
Well, you know, Warhead, sour diesel, you know. I got
like an oregano. Really nice. Like a nice oregano, but like an earthy, very, very sticky. Like I can feel it all over my teeth. Very sticky, icky. So we just rolled pretty much a 1.5 gram, 2 gram doink-a-doink with the clear paper together. So together we have just rolled this. I broke it up on the show. We just did a roly-oly-oly. And I'll be honest, I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to light this up. But it looks like I have to fix the paper just a little bit. Wait.
So, Oren, I have a Frankenstein I'm about to create really fast for, you know.
Hey, Dylan's going to roll a Frankenstein. Or are you already, wait, you've already rolled.
So.
Frankenstein, good or bad Frankenstein?
Oh,
wow, what you got there? That looks lovely.
So, what it is it's some lemon pastries that was left over from a joint.
I smoked a joint of that earlier today.
Very good. And
right
then
before the show, actually.
Going to be some Bionicos that was left over, grinded up.
Which I will be smoking later or tomorrow.
So I'm going to go ahead and just roll them both up together. And then it had a little bit of Voyager left, but not enough to, you know, cause any impacts there.
The aftertaste of the aftertaste of the San Diego Warheads. It's like sticky, so sticky, but it's so herb-like, like a combination of tea and herbs. That's nice. That's nice. Anytime your cannabis tastes that way, that's good cannabis. If it tastes any other way, if it makes your tongue numb, if it makes you sneeze, if it tastes too flowery, like fake perfumey flowers, or if it tastes too much like rose, that happens actually from the ultraviolet lighting that they bathe the cannabis in to kill the bacteria and the mold. It's ultraviolet lighting. I want to say it's ultraviolet. So this doesn't go through that, only because this is getting hand trimmed. But a lot of these providers are running it through an auto trimmer, which is also hitting it with that ultraviolet lighting, which can cause an overly flowery taste. Just gross. But this was good. So
Well, you just had me chew on some Bionicos, so that was funny.
and chew it for a moment. Really?
It was
Look,
good. No, you can I could literally taste, and it.
I've got more of the San Diego Warhead here. I'm just gonna kind of just to give it a better, look.
I want to know how many viewers are watching this, and shout out to I want to
Me
actually.
eating weed.
Yeah, right. Like literally, and eating weed right now, everyone. It's all right though. It's how you know it's good though. Yeah, if everybody was listening, you'll know how.
Mm.
I'm just a man in the
Like
dark. I'm packing up
Earl Grey tea.
a green tea.
That's really good. It was made online. Yes to Amendment 3. Hey, Nick, listen, $89 off. They better only make it for $89 total, unless $89 off is cheaper than $89 total. But whatever the cheaper of the two should be. But I'm glad you did it. And I'm glad you're going to come to Goldflower later because I'm telling you, it's going to blow you away.
Yeah,
I wanted to chew on that more. And my teeth now are so sticky. Oh, wow. That's like full of gorgeous trichomes and resin. That is really sticky icky. I mean, even when you pull it apart, just you can hear that almost that not a dry crack, but a juicy kind of you're breaking into it and kind of really exciting. I get excited about good cannabis. Because I've made it my entire life.
I know.
Everything I do in my life really revolves around weed.
And
So why would I smoke shitty weed?
San Diego Warhead.
They're doing it for you for $100. You let them know, or you let them know. If you let them know I sent you, it better be $89.
Listen, I've never.
For 7 months, that's actually not bad. Wait a second, $100 for 7 months.
That's not bad at all.
That's actually a really good price.
Not bad at all.
I'm not going to kvetch. Nick, you got a good price.
No, you got a good deal right there, Nick.
You still tell them Oren sent you. Yeah. You'd be like, yo, Oraganji, put me over here.
Say Dylan sent.
I'm choking on a piece of weed. Hey, by the way, thank you everybody for joining us, no matter where you join us from. This is just a smoke session, and we're happy to have you here. Yeah, this is highly motivated. Dylan is joining us from the Goldflower, Ocala, not from there, but that's where he works. So you got to go visit him there. Listen. Yeah,
come see me, seriously.
No, go see him.
Yeah, but don't only come
They've got one of the biggest bud bars.
Oh, it's amazing.
That takes an entire wall. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm so big about being able to smell my weed before I buy it. Because
no, it's a huge it's huge. It's it's a great perk to be able to see it, smell it. Before
100%. Look, back in the day when I bought illegally, not that I ever bought illegally, and I'm just assuming that I bought illegally, but when I'd go to my dealer,
you'd
be able to open up the bag and you'd smell it. And sometimes you'd be like, oh, no, that's not great. I don't want that. Here, I was waiting for you. I didn't light mine until you came in. So
light it, spark them up.
All right, spark it up. So I'm sparking up my 2-gram doink-a-doink. And this is one we rolled together here on the show. And this is the San Diego Warheads I'm smoking from Goldflower. This is a vegetable wrap paper.
I got the Frankenstein going right now. Lemon paste.
Shit, that smells good. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, I'm so excited. That's got like a crazy good stink to it. All right. See, that's why I love these papers, because you don't smell the paper. You smell just the weed. Here, look how gorgeous that is. Look how nice that weed is.
It's so hot out here.
So hot. You're so hot. Well, no. Oh, remember, all right. So earlier in the conversation, remember you said it was like, you really don't feel like you're getting that high, or you're not going to get that high. I don't know. Friday night, I forgot it was Friday night. I was ending the show thinking it was Sunday.
I'm always forgetting the day here,
But it jumps back pretty soon, huh? Yeah. So now, where are you located?
My wife was distracting me. My wonderful wife.
Hey, that's the best. That's the best kind of distraction.
Right now, I'm in Ocala, or actually Bellevue. I guess you can consider it Bellevue. I am outside. It is very, I'd say.
I was at the I-75 flea market. Have you been there?
Is that right? No, I haven't been there yet. I haven't been here.
So you're in Bellevue. And the I-75 flea market is in Bellevue.
Oh, no
Wait,
shit.
maybe it's not called the I-75. Maybe it's like the Bellevue Market. It's friggin' huge. I keep drooling. What is my problem today? Wow, this smoke's not.
It's that
This
war.
is some like stinky stink. Oh shit, that's good. I'm a big aroma person. I love aroma.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
And
pick up an eighth of
oh,
Warheads. You got me convinced there.
you're gonna have to try this one. I'm one hit in, and I'm already. Wow, this is gonna be such a great joint. I'm so excited. Mm. Bellevue. So I was
Yeah,
doing a pop up seminar. We look related.
really? A little bit maybe. It's because of my hair. I'm sweating.
This is what Nick says. Nick says we look related.
Oh, did he?
So
I didn't realize it. Maybe we do.
so
Two
I did
hands.
a pop up seminar today at the Bellevue Market or the I-75 Market, whatever the hell you call it. I'll have to look it up because now I'm wondering, are they two different markets?
Yeah, you confused me earlier too when you said I-75. I was like, I don't know where that is.
D'Amico, greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You did miss out a little bit. We just finished rolling these
Hey,
2 gram doinks. He rolled a
D'Amico.
Frankenstein.
If I'm not mistaken, could be a different person. D'Amico may work for
D'Amico.
D'Amico may work for us in the
It feels like D'Amico.
in one of the stores. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
If I'm
You
not
might be
mistaken,
right.
I might be
If it
mistaken.
is D'Amico or if it's D'Amico,
Yeah.
then I'm completely fucking up everybody's names. I butcher everything. I apologize. And you're coming to us from YouTube. So
And
we've got some Twitch users, LinkedIn users, YouTubers,
if I remember correctly,
Insta
awesome
cha-cha-ers.
D'Amico has an awesome cowboy hat. If it's the one I'm thinking of, please confirm.
You know something? I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be. You know
I'm with,
something? That's awesome. That's
no,
what kind of a smoke sesh this is.
that's really
To
cool.
me, it
No.
is me. It is him.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you for joining. Look,
Yeah.
this is the greatest thing possible when you can get so many people on, having a great smoke,
Yeah.
getting together wherever we're located. That's what the Sunday smoke session is all about.
Oh, it's a beautiful night out too. It's beautiful.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It may not look it because I'm sweating, but I've been out here for about 52 minutes now. But it's beautiful out.
Enjoy it while you can. We have another hurricane coming.
Oh,
Hey, D'Amico, how is everything where you guys are in St. Pete? So worried about y'all. I know the store is still going, so I wasn't overly worried about the store, but I'm worried about you guys. Are you okay out there?
yeah, is everybody all right down there? Our fam, our West Coast, all you guys, Largo, Bradenton, Tampa, soon to be.
No, of course, everybody. I mean,
we got a lot of
tried
West
to
fam. Hoping everybody's good.
look. I anything I can do to help any one of you, you guys let me know. I'll be out there in a second. As long as they haven't shut down any bridges. North Carolina is actually undergoing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I think like Asheville, and I used to live close to Asheville for a while.
I
was right up the mountain
got
as I was traveling through, and look, Asheville has been blocked off entirely. All their bridges have been washed away.
That's insane. Like,
wow. And I've seen some of the pictures I've seen from the hurricane Helene is the sand that it brought in. I mean, people are having to shovel their houses.
I had a patient come in the other day and show me pictures of someone who he had to rescue in North Carolina, one of his family friends, and there's bridges, like you said, washed away, like complete sides, half a bridge, like just gone, like washed, done. It's really crazy. Like,
my heart goes out to everybody. It really does.
It really does. Yeah.
I pray for everybody's, as long as everybody's safe. Look, your material belongings mean shit. They mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Your life means everything. Your life is number one. Lose your car, lose your house, lose your clothing. You can replace everything. Everything. But your life, you cannot replace. Your life is the most important gift you have. So you save the ones around you. You let go of personal items and possessions, and don't let those things hurt you. Don't let those things bring you down. many times in life, I've had to let go of all my possessions, everything, and start over from scratch. I would rather sell everything off my back to feed my family. And possession, you can't take with you, but love you can take with you. Friendship you can take with you. Possession you can't. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a pharaoh, I would have you killed and buried alongside. I'm just saying, they do that with their friends. That's why nobody wanted to be friends with the pharaoh.
Yeah.
Nobody, everybody was like,
Out there.
I'm not good friends with the guy. We're
No,
like
what?
acquaintances, really.
I'm a
We're
jack.
not that close.
What?
Back in ancient Egypt,
Oh.
it was hard to be friends with the pharaoh. He would
Oh,
die, and they'd be like, "Okay, we're gonna be killing all of you and putting you." No. I barely knew the guy, and
yo, I'm excited. I'm in the middle of Thor Ragnarok right now, and I stopped it right after my wife made me stop it last night. We had to go to bed. I had to get up and work. It's fine. But right after Hulk and Thor got down in the battle, I had to pause it. That's it. Now I'm in the middle of it. I told you I'm on this kick now. I'm late. I've never been like a huge.
but these days you're never late, and I'll tell you why.
No.
That's one of those things you can always jump right into, and
Yep.
then after you're done with all of this, I think now you're on a journey into the multiverse
I am.
of Marvel.
I am. Yeah.
And I think it's like a hint for people
I'm telling
to
you.
see something more and bigger. I
Yes.
mean, you may just be saying, "Oh, Warren, it's just Marvel. And I'm
No,
watching Marvel
that's
and I
why.
love the movies."
Yep. That's why.
But the movies are disinformation or not
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're
No.
trying to tell you something
There's
that
that.
maybe you're not paying attention to. And I'm not being a conspiracy theorist. I'm
No.
being a realist.
Right. Look,
We live
I'm looking out.
in this multiverse simulation, possibly, whatever you want to call it, projection, or
Whatever. Man.
whatever. Look, it was in the Bible,
We're on a
in
planet.
the early, I want to say it was Enoch
Crazy. Man.
or not Enoch. Oh, I can't remember it, I can't remember the name of it. I'm like thinking the name of it right now and I can't, but it's the ancient teachings, and everybody says, oh, it has to do with aliens or this or that.
It
So
might be.
it basically states that life has already been recorded. It's already been done. We're just playing out,
Hmm.
what's already been written.
Yeah, that's insane. When. But you know what got me thinking about it like crazy too is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They start jumping around, to like hopping from different, let's say, solar system. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, let's say solar
But
system.
not
So,
just different solar systems. They were crossing through
uh,
dimensional boundaries.
yeah. So like it really gets you thinking, man. Like if you watch that meta
And Dylan's like, yeah, that's the ticket.
stuff, yeah.
He's like, shit, or you're too fucking serious.
That's what I thought. All I need is a spaceship, and we're good. We're all right. If we get
Listen,
this our lifetime, we'll be able to visit some shit. It's already going on up there.
there's a game. There's a game I was playing
They're doing it up there.
on. There's so many. Look, life could be like a game. Life could be like a program. And there was a game on PlayStation that I was playing, and I can't remember the name of it, and it'll pop to me later. But it's
Yes,
basically where I have a spaceship, and I can get other spaceships, and I can explore, and I can explore planets. Oh my
Destiny.
god, what is it? No, not Destiny. Um, it's deeper, it's bigger, and actually it's such a serious game. Um, I can't believe why I'm not. It's not popping to my brain right now. This is what happens when you get old. You just
Well,
can't remember shit.
the side effect after 3 joints back to back to back too. That'll do it to you.
Hey, D'Amico, what have you been smoking on? Right
Yeah,
here, this is the San Diego Warheads.
yeah.
Stupid delicious. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can feel the get. It's like I can feel a giddiness like bubbling right here. Like I want to laugh more. And
I'm
that's a
wondering.
great feeling.
I'm wondering what you're
That's
smoking on, D'Amico, down there. What you? What you?
what
What?
you're like, what are you smoking on?
Yeah. What do you? I had to put the on man.
D'Amico works at the
Yeah.
St. Pete Goldflower, and recently St. Pete was hit pretty hard by Hurricane Helene. So again, we send out all our love and all our blessings and just hoping everybody's okay. I know my son drove down to St. Pete, picked up his girlfriend, and then drove her back over here right as the hurricane started hitting because he didn't want her to be stuck in St. Pete, so he went and got
Wow.
her.
What a giga Chad. That's impressive there. That's good for him. Seriously, that's the way to do it. I saw some crazy videos coming out from down there too. Anna Maria,
Wow.
yeah, Anna Maria Island, and
And it
yeah,
destroyed the
some rough stuff.
storm surge being,
Yeah,
I mean, I know in some places in the state park that it hit, it was as high as 20 feet.
yeah.
Do you know what 20 feet of a storm surge actually is?
Listen, I'm 6 foot myself, so that's woo. That's a lot.
But it's a surge, and that pushes houses and
Mhm.
cars and buses, and even you just being 6 feet. You're talking about a surge of sand, of
No,
mud, of
it's
wave.
that's a big
It's
surge. It's huge.
it is huge, and it's the power of the earth. So even in our naivety, where he's like, "Well, I'm 6 foot and 20 foot series, but I'm 6 foot. I got this." Like
No, no,
almost in
I
that
mean
respect, I
in
got this. I'm six
comparison.
foot.
In comparison, I'm 6 foot, so I can't imagine 20 foot is like, double me, so, and then more.
And then more. Your math is
Yeah,
really good.
I'm not pretty good at math, but there might be three of me there. I don't know. But it's nonetheless,
Wow.
yeah, I'm pretty big as well. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I had two Voyager joints, Frankenstein, that really kind of set the
This is smoking. Yeah, you smoked a lot too.
yeah.
This is smoking so good though. I don't want to put it down.
Keeps going.
I'm gonna leave this smoke session and I'm
Rip.
gonna go eat like everything in the fridge.
Oh,
I'm really
dude.
hoping there's some knoppers left, or maybe some pudding.
Pudding.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite quickie grab put together? Because I've put together some crazy food, but when you're high, your go-to. Do you have a go-to? I have a super go-to that craving wise I have to quell all the time. Can't do it
What?
right now though.
What?
Impossible.
Talk to me.
Mine is crunchy, cheesy, chewy.
Crunchy, cheesy, chewy. That sounds like you hit all the. Yeah.
But it's very difficult.
What
And
is
it's
it?
all about texture,
Is it a cake?
flavor, taste, and excitement. And you're thinking, this is all in food. Yes.
Is it a quesadilla?
No, it's, Culver's.
Ah.
Culver's does these fried shrimp and they put a little lemon in the box. I don't know if that makes the damn fried shrimp better, but their fucking fried shrimp are the crispiest, crunchiest motherfuckers. And the shrimp are always just damn good. Just damn good. I don't care if it's fast food. That's like one of the only fast food I go to. And then they have this cheese dipping sauce.
Okay. Okay.
Stupid good.
Okay.
With the shrimp. You dip the shrimp into the cheese dipping sauce at Culver's.
Okay. Well, they
And
make
then wait. Then you realize you fucked up any kind of diet that you're on.
it.
So you go ahead and get a chocolate custard shake with cheesecake bits and
Okay.
toffee.
Okay. Oh, so you're okay. So cheesecake bits and toffee.
Chocolate custard shake with cheesecake and toffee bits. Look, you get serious with that.
So
And then you may want to call your doctor in case you're having a cardiac arrest or a heart attack from all those mass amount of calories you've just taken
so
in.
so that brings me to an interesting. You had an interesting milkshake or ice cream, let's call it. I love a good vanilla. Right, start with vanilla. Throw a little peanut butter in there. That's it. Vanilla peanut butter shake. It is,
Chocolate peanut butter. No.
chocolate peanut butter is amazing. Don't get me
And
wrong.
not everybody does it great. Not
I love
you. Look, if you're gonna have it done by an ice cream, like in a cup, like in a pint,
yeah.
not everybody is the same with their chocolate peanut butter.
No,
There,
they're not.
there is
Shout,
one.
in New York. Any New Yorkers know about Stewart's? They'll know about Stewart's ice cream, upstate New York. Shout out to Stewart's. Miss them guys. Wish they would open one in Florida. We make a killing.
Stewart's ice cream in New York.
Stewart, it's a gas station. So it's like, all right, so picture Wawa.
Look, up north, gas stations run everything. Look, they got
Yeah.
restaurants out of these places. There's good food. Like, there's good food.
Yeah. So it's like Wawa, but smaller, but it has like an ice cream kind of stand in there, and it's excellent. It's good shit. They make sandwiches and stuff like that, but New York, that's where you go to just eat food, and then come back to Florida because it's too damn cold.
It's too damn cold. Food's really overtaken me when it comes to traveling. I love, like, I'm a big pizza person. I love pizza.
Oh yeah.
And I think pizza speaks volumes, about any city, about any restaurant, about any offering that you're going to have. Pizza should be like that best of. And so,
Yeah. I love a good pizza pie.
A good pizza pie. Yeah, fantastico.
Good pizza. Nah, I do. It's hard to find good pizza sometimes here in Florida, but you do. You find some good stuff, or we just
Satchels in Gainesville.
Satchels, okay.
Satchels in Gainesville does a lovely job. Crispy, thin. Look. There's a guy in the Tiki Talker from Barstool Sports.
Woo, it's cooking, Oren.
The brain has got to think, and it's not. There's no thinky right now. Dave Portnoy.
Oh.
So he does pizza reviews on the TikToker, and he's right the fuck on. I mean, I've seen people do pizza reviews, but he's looking for something specific.
Okay.
See, I'm born in New York, grew up in Chicago. These are two places that they traditionally judge themselves on their pizza.
Yeah.
And their pizzas are worlds apart from each other.
Listen.
One would be a crispy, thin, razor thin crust with a crunch and a bubble and a burn and a beautiful cheese, but not too much. It's just a cheese pizza. But then in Chicago, your fucking pizza is completely inside out, where the sauce is the last thing they put. It's
so
like
weird.
fucking upside down. But delicious.
I never
had dish. You never had a good deep dish Chicago?
Yeah, no, never had one.
All right, so we're going to have to take you on a food adventure.
Yeah.
Because a good deep dish can change your life, but same with a good thin crust.
Yeah.
So Dave Portnoy, he does great reviews, and I follow. So there's like something on my nose. No, I'm looking at the camera. Everybody look at. Thank you so much. Okay. No, I'm good. Dave Portnoy, I follow his reviews, and wherever he does reviews, and he does them in Florida, he'll come down every so often, do a few reviews, and take off. And any place he reviews above a 7.9, you have to go and check it out.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And look, there's one in Pompano Beach where I think he gave he doesn't give an 8.5. He doesn't give a solid number. You get like an 8.3, or you get 7.9 when you think it should be an 8.1 or an 8.2. So there's this place called Kostas, Kostas. It's a Greek pizzeria.
Okay.
And the Greek guy will burn your fucking pizza beautifully. And he'll tell you, be like, I burned your pizza, you're going to love it. Love it, I tell you. Screaming at you from across the restaurant from his oven over there. Big, beautiful brick oven. And so he got, I think, like an 8.1, which is fucking huge for a score. Delicious.
Business uptick from that, I'm sure.
I asked the girl at the front while I was waiting for my pizza. I'm like, look, so Dave gave you guys a review. How has that been for your business? And she's like, we were already busy. Didn't really notice it. I mean, I remember he came here and he got the pizza and he went right outside and he did the review right in front of the door. And I was like, oh, and like, that was it. And then he left.
I love it.
You
Cool.
know,
One take guy.
he is. He's one bite. Everybody knows the rules,
I
and
like.
that's that's like his thing. I need a great catchphrase. I don't have one.
So, Orrin, I'm gonna have to jump out of here. I just noticed my phone is on 10%, my friend.
Dude, I did that the other day. I had like a 3 hour podcast, and I'm looking at both my devices, like, oh my God, something's about to die. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to end this in a moment somewhere. Hey, thank you for coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you
Thank
for being a part of the Smoke Sesh and just this community vibe that we have, just to hang out and
you.
just to smoke together. That's
Absolutely.
what this is all about.
It is, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you to the viewers, and you guys have a great rest of your night. Be safe out there, okay? Take care, Orrin.
Hey, I'll see you
You too,
later. You're awesome, dude. And
buddy.
thank you for everything that you do.
Yes, sir, man.
I
Have a good.
appreciate you, yo. Have a great night.
You too, brother.
So, everybody, that was Dylan. Uh, Great guy. He works very hard. He works hard to keep people happy. That's not just to make his company happy, but he works hard to keep people happy. And I think that's huge. I think when you care beyond yourself, it shows. Here on the show, I'm highly motivated. We're always talking about pushing out 10% more kindness every single day. The little puddle that we stand in, those vibrations that we push out, they bounce off of people. They change moods and lives, and they bounce back to you. And they benefit you in your life. It's not that you're just pushing out goodness just to push out goodness and release that kind of an energy. Do it anyways. Do it just to do it. Do it so you're not wanting anything back. And then you get it back. You feel it. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world. When you see the energy of the world come back to you. You see goodness come back to you wholeheartedly. 'Cause I do things because I just want to do them. I want people to succeed. I want them to have great lives. I want them to have money for retirement and food on the table. I don't want sorrow, and I don't want pain, and I don't want stress of bills, but we're going to have it regardless. So because we have that regardless, I want to be able to help teach people to take the stress, take the pain, take the weight that we carry with us and take it off and put it on that imaginary table. By doing that, excuse me, you can relax. You can live now, not thinking of yesterday, not thinking of tomorrow, not thinking of the future, but instead, oh, that's interesting. Let's do that again. Okay. So instead, living now, appreciating now, loving now. Easier said than done. I understand that as well. That's why we have to practice. That's why we have to try. Regardless of getting anything back, we still have to try. We still have to push out that appreciation and that kindness. We have to be able to see ourselves living in other people's shoes and seeing ourselves in their lives. Life is hard. And understand that it's also hard for other people. Sometimes much harder, much worse. My heart breaks to all the people right now that have been going through so much chaos and damage and storm continue. Look, there's dams that are breaking in North Carolina and are taking out towns. Towns don't even exist anymore. They are covered in silt and mud. Towns completely covered. Lives completely washed away. Wow. That's hard. It's hard to even think of. It's hard on these people. Um, all the bridges leading into their towns have been washed away. Their lives have been totally upended. And this is because of the rain that came down from the mountain and overwhelmed the dam that was holding all the water. So the dam broke and carried silt and mud and power of water and just flattened towns of 3 to 10,000 people. And the damage is just getting worse, and the water is getting worse, and there's another hurricane coming now. Wow, that's That's a lot of destruction. This last hurricane, I was in the path. I was in the path. It passed us. Winds were insane, buckets of rain coming down, and we were so lucky. We were safe. And I just pray for safety for everybody else. I just pray for people to be safe. So, anybody in the path of any oncoming storm, get the fuck out of its way. Be safe. Or if you have to bunker or hunker down, then you hunker down, you tie shit down. You have water. Have water prepared to flush your toilet. So not just drinking water, but get a couple of empty buckets or empty jugs and fill them with water before the power goes out, or so you can have water to flush toilets, or water to wash your face or wash your hands. You always want to be prepared for any storm. So if you're going to stay there, like here on the property, we stay. We stay, we bolt everything down, we tie the rest down. We lost a few tents this last time. Big deal. There was a lot of flooding, but we're on high ground. So again, quite lucky. But we're going to stay for this next one coming that I see that's forming in the Gulf as we speak. I think maybe it's just a tropical disturbance as it's entering the Gulf, but with the warm waters, we will definitely see what kind of energy that creates. But me and the family are gonna stabilize down here. Make sure you have enough food, you have a generator for backup power, you have water. Simple things. And when you're prepared, it's not so bad. Having steak and asparagus. All right, all right. See, that is delicious. I don't know what I'm going to eat tonight. I haven't even eaten yet. I think I'm going to go. I'm starving. I've been starving. Don't know what I'm going to eat. I did eat. I pecked. I pecked at things earlier. I don't even know what we have. I know I've got a fridge full of something. I'm going to highly motivated. I'm going to go to the kitchen in a moment. Highly motivated. And look, Nick is talking about food. Nick's going to start talking about food. I'm going to be hungry. So steak and asparagus do sound delicious. Maybe very thinly cut pieces of a nice Wagyu steak. I do enjoy Wagyu, only if it's quickly cooked. If you cook it long like a steak, or not long, if you do a good 8-minute steak cooking on a Wagyu, it's not the same. And it gets it really thick, and it burns up all the beautiful fat in between the meat. So you really don't want to do it on a long, you want to do it on a high heat, and you want to sear both sides of your Wagyu steak. That's really all you want to do. Just a quick sear. Make sure, it's still bleeding. Very nice steak. Very good. Very soft like butter. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just high. And I'm thinking food now. And I don't eat a lot of meat. But when I eat meat, I eat meat. Like, mm. So, welcome. Welcome on the Instagram, and welcome on all our other channels that we're streaming on this evening. This is Highly Motivated. You joined us for a great Sunday smoke sesh today. Dylan was with us just a little while ago. So, Exotic Alchemy. Hello. Welcome. And thank you for coming to the show. We're just going to give a little wave. That's where Instagram is different. I can wave at people, make life easy. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I can't wave from Restream. So I'm on Restream, and Restream is pushing out. So on Instagram, you can't see what I've got going on over here. And on Restream, you can't see what I've got going on over here on the Insta Cha-Cha. But we are cha-chaing today. We rolled this together today. We've been smoking a couple of joints on today's smoke sesh, and we are highly motivated. All of us are. And we're talking food now. We're talking getting the munchies. And what is your munchie? What is your go-to? And earlier I mentioned my go-to is crunchy, cheesy, chewy. Not necessarily a meat thing, because the older I'm getting, I'm becoming a pescatarian, or maybe a pescatarian. I only eat fish that eat other fish. I like a little excitement in my meal. I'm becoming not necessarily more vegetarian, but more vegetarian conscious and eating my meals with a lot more vegetables involved, a lot more fruits and vegetables and nuts, not just meat. So when you mentioned steak and asparagus, that sounds great. I love some beautiful asparagus. Oh, and it's about how quick you cook it. And I've learned with asparagus, it's not about how thick they are. Because when it's really, really thick asparagus, unless it's really good asparagus, like a white asparagus, then it stays soft. It's soft in the center. It's a beautiful thing, even the big giant stalks of it. But most of the time when you're dealing with asparagus, see, you can tell I'm hungry. I'm thinking of food. But most of the time that you're dealing with asparagus, you want them to be really thin. You want those stalks young and gentle and thin, really, really, really skinny. The skinnier they are, the more delicate they're going to be. And when you grab that bunch, you want to just kind of let it break naturally. Because when it breaks naturally, that's it. Don't cut it. Don't cut your asparagus. Break it naturally. That's it. Just like that. Now all I'm thinking about is food. A little asparagus, a little bit of steak, like Nick is talking about over here. I don't know. I would love to have some shrimp in a dipping cheese sauce. So like a crunchy fried shrimp in it. So I wish there was a Culver's close to me. I would. It's 9:22. They probably close at 10. They probably close at 9. So now I'm gonna have to look for one tomorrow. Mm. I keep letting the doink go out. These vegetable papers that I'm smoking right now, you can kind of see those. They're on the Insta Cha Cha here on everybody else. So these veggie page veg. Well, you could tell. You can tell when I can tell when I'm smoking sativas, and I can tell when I'm pretty high. I start to stutter. My words start to blend and mold together. So it's smart to take my time and think about what I'm saying, just so my words don't together. And this right here I'm smoking is a San Diego Warheads. San Diego Warheads, an ideal grower from Goldflower. Stupid delicious. This has been a really great smoke. And that's something I've really enjoyed. Just a great, great smoke. Good stuff. I'm highly motivated all together as a group. So I've enjoyed this. This has been awesome. This evening on our Sunday smoke sesh, I just want to wish you all an amazing week. Remember, we started on, it is Sunday, right? Wait, it is. Just double checking mentally. Uh, just double checking mentally because I know on the Friday smoke sesh, when I was ending it, I forgot that it was Friday. So I forgot it was Friday. My brain had completely left me. But right now, we're at the beginning of the week. Sunday is the beginning, not Monday. You put too much pressure on a Monday. You put too much stress on having to start the week on a Monday. So don't. Instead, start it now. Start it Sunday. Sunday is the beginning of your week. Sunday, we loosely plan it with intention. Live by the seat of your pants. Live by the seat of adventure in every decision that you make. But just intentionally, loosely plan it today, Sunday, the beginning of your week. Put the stress and strain on a day that's already passed by you, on a day that's already over, because that's the beginning. And then you're like, wow, as I go into a Monday, it's like a Tuesday, like a Wednesday, like a Thursday, like a Friday. It's just another day, depending on the amount of importance that you put on it, depending on the amount of stress or strain that you put on it. So don't, don't put that kind of an energy into, oh, it's Monday. Instead, ooh, it's another beautiful day. Instead, share the energy, share the joy, share the love, share it all. Push that out into the world. Be everything you want to be. Be creative, manifest, but don't try too hard. Remember, you over try, you overdo it, it doesn't happen. It fights against you. So don't overdo it. Don't over push it. Don't over stress it. When you don't feel things are going your way, maybe take a step back. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. Count it in 1, 2, 3, 4. Count it out 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, simple. Don't overstress your breathing. Don't overstress your decisions. Don't overpush something because it won't happen then. Instead, let it happen. Maybe do a little, not physical realm manifestation, but subconscious manifestation. So as you're falling asleep, as you're going to sleep, create and manifest your life just a little bit. As you're falling asleep and getting into that subconscious, visualize what it is you want. See it in your mind's eye and act it out in your mind's eye. Instead of just seeing it and saying, okay, this is what I want. If it's authentically what you want, if it's authentically what the universe feels that you need, you're going to get it. So if you tell the universe authentically what you're looking for, it will give it to you when you don't overtry. In the physical world, you have to fight it. You have to try so hard and push so hard. But in the subconscious, there's more power, there's more energy, there's more frequency going. There's not a lot of life holding you back in the subconscious. So you create and you manifest there. As you're falling asleep, you think and manifest and create about what you want, what you need, what you're looking for in your life. You want wealth so that you can support your children, put food on the table. You want wealth so that you can learn and educate and spread knowledge and love and joy. You want wealth to not stress and not strain everything in your life. That's why you want money. Then you tell the fucking universe why you want it. You tell the universe why you need it. You show that you are climbing. And I use the ladder in my head if it's money. So in my head, I see a money ladder, a ladder of money. And I put physically my left hand on the ladder. And then I physically put my right hand on that ladder rung. And then my left foot and my right foot. And I climb that ladder all the way to the top, grabbing the money on the ladder and saying what I need. I need security. I need food on the table. I need college education. So I need education for my children. I need dentists and healthcare and savings and retirement. And as I grab that, as I'm going up the ladder, I grab it and then I climb back down the ladder again. This is subconsciously. This is as I'm falling asleep. Now you can make it into other things. You can do it however you feel is how you can manifest these things. But I was taught about the ladder once, and it doesn't make sense now, but it will make sense later. Because the different things that I said in that ladder that I was grabbing, they manifest into creation. Words become power. Words become physical. Emotions become physical. But in our physical states, in our consciousness, we cannot manifest or create anything because I don't know. I don't know what it is. We hold ourselves back. We hold ourselves back from creating and manifesting in the conscious realm. So in this realm that we are in right now, we hold ourselves back by not thinking we're good enough, not believing in ourselves enough, not being true and authentic, and instead putting on masks and being something else all the time. So when you're not being authentic, then your true self doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. You carry too much in the physical realm, But in the subconscious, you don't. You let go of things and you realize time is now. It's past, it's present, it's future, it's now. It's not there, or here. It's all here. And you're living it in so many different ways. So when you understand the fabric of creationism, manifestationism, you realize it's possible, it's capable. You have to believe it, you have to feel it, you have to love it. You can't just sit there and ask to win the fucking lottery in manifestation. I mean, sure you can, but why? Why do you want to win it? Why do you need it? I don't really ask much for money. I ask for health in my family. You know, I ask for an adventurous future that I'm going to enjoy. I just want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy other people's energy. I want to be able to share my knowledge, my education, my history every day in every way. So that's what I wish for. The ability to teach, the ability to reach, the ability to be more than just, and not more in the sense of importance, but more in the sense of help, more in the sense of emotion. That's what I want to be. And that's what I manifest and wish for. I manifest great energy around me. I don't manifest a big house. I don't manifest an expensive car. I don't manifest a, I do want to manifest a nice suit, maybe one nice suit. I don't manifest jewelry. I do manifest great shoes. I love shoes. Like if I'm looking for a good pair of shoes, I'm a shoe person. So I have manifested, like I was looking for black and gold. Okay, I might run over there and get my shoes. These are amazing. I was looking everywhere, and I know you're gonna think, Oren, you manifested shoes? Are you being serious right now? In all the things that you can manifest, in all the things that you would want to manifest, what do you manifest? A pair of shoes. So I was looking for black and gold shoes because I do a lot of promotions for Goldflower. Obviously, you could tell I love Goldflower. So I wanted a pair of black and gold shoes, something special, something cool. Um, for oh, you're having chocolate? Stop it! I'm getting all jealous over here. Nick is eating steak and asparagus and chocolates. So delicious, delicious. Mm. Anyways, I uh, I manifested shoes. I couldn't find a pair of black and gold shoes anywhere. So I dreamt about them. I dreamt about these shoes, and I don't buy new. I mean, I'm sure I could have found them if I went looking new, but I like to buy secondhand. I like to go to Plato's Closet. I like to go to Goodwill. I like to go to thrift shops because it's the hunt of the clothing, of the brand, of something. It's the hunt of it. I love that. That's exciting. That's that's super cool. So I manifested it and I did the thing in my head in the subconscious where I'm thinking about searching, like going to a place, like falling asleep. And as I'm falling asleep, I'm imagining myself going into a store, just a building, and I'm seeing the building and I'm opening the door and I'm physically seeing myself open the door with my hand and walk into the place and see these pair of shoes right there waiting for me. Right there, black and gold sneakers. So I did this for 3 days. 3 days. 3 solid days. And then I didn't think about it again. During the day, I never thought about it. During the day, I didn't even try. I didn't even care. I didn't even look. I didn't even go shopping at all. During the day, I tried not to go shopping. I was too busy to go shopping. 3 days at night. In my subconscious, I manifested these stupid shoes. And a week later, within a week, I was going in. I think it was like a quickie. I'm just popping in. Like I'd gone into another shop and I got a pair of Snoop Dogg shoes. Great shoes. Snoop Dogg Skechers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, they're Snoop Dogg Skechers. So I found already a great pair of shoes for super cheap. So I'm like, wow, this is great. But it wasn't the ones I was manifesting. But I wasn't even thinking about them. Same day, I'm like, it was another shop. I'm like, oh, let me pop into this one just really quickly, just for shits and giggles. And I pop in, and a brand new, never worn pair of black and gold Vans, black and gold Harry Potter Vans. Harry Potter from the Dumbledore, the the Harry Potter movies. So they had a little gold ball on the front of the shoe for the little ball that they play the game. You know, the on the broom where they're riding a broom, and they're the little a stitch. I think they called it. So a stitch. And then on the side it has golden wings. I would have never found this. This was like a find of finds. Didn't even try. And it was right there. Like I saw it. Walked into the store, and it was just like, wow, they're waiting for me. And when I saw this, I'm like, wow. Even in the silliest way that I can ever say this, it works. I've manifested. So I'm a independent contractor. I do independent marketing. I have manifested jobs this way. I've manifested, you know, good health and happiness. And not really, you can't really manifest the happiness, but you could put the building blocks for it. And so, in short, we need not to rely so much on our conscious self, but our subconscious. So try these things for 3 nights. Try to manifest what you really want during the day, and try it for 3 nights. But during the day, don't think about it. During the day, don't be about it. During the day, those 3 days, don't do anything towards it. Nothing. Almost fight the yin of the yang, or the dualistic nature of how things are. The harder we try for it, it tries against us in the physical realm. But in the subconscious, we can make it real. Words become action, action becomes emotion, emotion becomes fucking real matter. And all of that becomes physical matter. What we say becomes. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I wish you an amazing week, an amazing adventure ahead of you. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. That's it. Great stuff. I'm going to be in Ocala tomorrow. I'm going to be racing around the place. I'm going to be creating a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. And I'm excited about that. I can't wait. It's going to be a day. And I hope you have that kind of excitement in your day. I hope you have that kind of journey and adventure throughout your week. So be amazing, be energetic, be fantastic, manifest and create. Blaine, how are you? Good to see you. I went to school with Blaine. So Blaine, welcome. Thank you for joining our highly motivated podcast. And you joined right at the end of it. So, but I'm glad you've come to be part of this energy. So everybody, thank you. Have that amazing week. Really manifest and create it. Be a part of it. Be present. Be authentic and be real. Take off that mask. You don't have to be somebody for anybody. You just have to be you for you. You. It'll feel better. You'll find the energy and the motivation you've been looking for when you become more authentic, because life feels better. We don't have to try so hard. We relax into it, and life relaxes into us. Remember, you change the way you see it, and the world around you changes as well. Simple. Start on your subconscious. Remember, your physical realm is going to fight against you. So, what's up? How you doing, Blaine? Your subconscious is where it's all at. So thank you for being a part of this No Expectation podcast. Thank you for being a part of this No Expectation smoke sesh. And whether you smoke or whether you don't, whether you're part of cannabis or whether you're not, it doesn't matter. We're all the same under the leaf. And yeah, that was a long time ago, Blaine. That was a long time ago. And she always told me about you, and every time she saw you, she'd tell me how excited you were, and she was excited to tell me about it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and have a great night. Be, you know, be amazing. That's it. Thank you. Good night. Ciao. Arrivederci. Do svidania. A wiedersehen. Oh, wait. Okay. You can catch me again Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, and then Friday night, 8 o'clock, and then Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Okay. That was it. Same times, same places. What do you think about True Leaf and Sutera? Ooh, shit. Quickly, I got to tell you, I would not smoke Sutera with a 10-foot pole. Um, gross, gross. Unless, of course, they've had a miracle and a change of growing or flower or drying or something. Just I hate distillates and I hate their product offering, um, and their locations. It just everything about them has always rubbed me the wrong way. True Leaf, I think they started off okay, uh, sort of. I mean, and they have some brands that are okay. They have some strains they'll come out with that are okay. They've been cultivated pretty good or dried well, cured right. I think their True Leaf would be more of your Walmart when it comes to quality. You'll have good products and bad products. That's kind of how I think about them. I don't think of them. That was bad of me. I apologize. But there are better people out there. I mean, if you're going to look at anybody, look, Goldflower, I look at as number one. Number two would be like Jungle Boys. Number three would be Flowery. Um, they're really number four, maybe Cookies. Maybe. I'm very critical. I only really look at top three, and really I need to look at a larger product offering when I'm doing my rankings. A lot of my rankings originally were done on a pre-roll basis. I judge everybody by pre-rolls, so I think it's not fair. And I mean, like when I look at chocolates, I look at Insa. Insa makes great chocolates. Their chocolatier must be on fire. He's a genius because at Insa they have great fucking chocolate, but everything else I don't like. I'm sorry, I don't like anything else that you have to offer there. But the chocolate's good. Uh, but again, Sutera, there's nothing I like. Nothing. Um, I tried. I mean, it's been years since I've tried their bud. Years. True Leaf. I smoked a joint of their shit the other day. It wasn't that great. Somebody brought me some really beautiful fucking bud. It looked great, but it didn't. I don't know. It didn't have the taste I was looking for. It wasn't. I mean, I was being very critical of it because I'm already very critical of True Leaf, and I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. Uh, Look at me. I'm going to light shit back up again. We're still talking, but that's kind of how it works. uh, yeah. Anyways, big day tomorrow. Lots going on. I appreciate all of you. Everybody have a beautiful evening. I'm still probably gonna smoke it.